Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of The Punch Hour. I'm Sam, and this is my co-host Chris.
Hey.
And if you can see already, I'm on episode 2. We're on episode 2, and I already have a new background.
Yeah, I mean, you do at least. This will be a little scuffed, especially
if
we have the webcam on for this, and but we're making it work.
It is currently Thanksgiving week, and I am back home for the holidays, so we just had to make do with what I had. I don't have my Supreme setup, so we're just working with what we got.
He's back.
Perfectly fine.
He's back home in his little country house in fucking Ireland. His little wood shack.
I'm actually from Manchester. If you didn't know that.
Manchester, mother. What are we having for dinner?
But Thanksgiving is upon us essentially, and we're getting like the rough parts of the holidays soon. We got Christmas coming up, and then a bunch of bangers after that. So
those holidays, man. Oh, geez.
I don't know, because this stretch of time is like it's because it's literally like Thanksgiving. No, it goes Halloween, Thanksgiving, December holidays, which is Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's,
Hanukkah. We don't do that here.
Valentine's Day, and then St. Patrick's Day, and it's just like, geez, man.
Yeah.
And then Easter, and then like.
That's always weird to think though, where it's always like, damn, like we really cram all the holidays at like one time, so we like for the few months we like enjoy ourselves.
Right, and then like by the time it's May, it's like back to normal, basically, except for 4th of July, that's only America.
Yeah, just an excuse to go out, get some food,
go and be drink. Like, freedom.
Yeah,
but So
I mean, that's about it for this week.
Yeah, I'm just back home essentially. Still got a lot of stuff I need to do. Really making improvements on the content here at Power Punch TV.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Even in the works. It's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff planned.
I mean, the stuff we have out as of now, we just have the first video and obviously episode 1 of the podcast.
Right. Yeah. We're planning on doing something this weekend. I'm just gonna keep it locked down right now.
We'll save it because again, it might not even come out, so it doesn't even matter. But if it does,
we'll talk about it next week for sure. If it does come out, but if it doesn't come out, we'll still talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, what do you want to talk about, Chris? I was going to I want to stay on topic with Thanksgiving, but what do you want to keep going with?
First thing I want to say is the video that we made, it surprisingly has done better than I expected.
I was expecting low key like 3 views.
3 views, yeah. We're at like a little under 20, I think.
Yeah, I was literally like, I was expecting pretty bad. But here's the thing, marketing is key. I would say this, like if you're trying to be, whether you're trying to be YouTuber, like TikToker or whatever, like literally just put your face out there. Like the worst thing someone could tell you is like to go.
Shut up.
Go fuck off.
You're dumb.
Yeah, literally, you're bad. You're annoying. Please go somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to be right about somebody, and they can click on your video and tell you, "Hey, that's pretty good." So
yeah,
marketing's huge. So we're just gonna keep at the marketing game.
We're gonna keep walking up to random like old women and ask them to watch our videos. It's worked so far. I've had 3 old grandmas say.
3 old grandmas.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty nice.
But things are looking up here. But what's your favorite freaking Thanksgiving food, Chris?
Bro, to be honest, dude, stuffing. We gotta be real.
What's stuffing? I actually don't know what stuffing is. I'm being dead serious, man.
Okay, well, first up, how do you not know what stuffing is?
Is it just turkey?
No, it's the stuffing you stick inside the turkey, technically, but it's literally just like super seasoned and just like delicious bread that just gets baked.
Look at this up.
It's just yummy bread that's kind of soggy, but it gets crisped when it gets cooked.
Stuffing.
It's basically like super elaborate garlic bread, if we're being real.
What the heck?
There's no way you have never heard of stuffing, Sam. You are literally an adult. What do you guys make for Thanksgiving?
Green beans, mashed potatoes, and turkey. And like sometimes you get green spaghetti and corn. Green spaghetti is like this is mama's.
Sam.
being dead serious, green spaghetti is like the greatest thing this planet has ever seen, and no one talks about it. It's like my grandma's recipe, and it's like made with jalapenos,
Okay.
and it's like spicy, but like with green creamy. It's like green and creamy sauce, and it's
Is
like
it
the perfect
pesto?
amount.
Is it pesto?
No, it's not.
Okay, what the dude? What the hell?
It's literally so good. And then sometimes we have like ribs.
I mean,
That's
yeah,
my dad and my that's my dad and my brother.
I was gonna say yeah. So like the last
I'm
few
not a big
years,
fan.
like for Christmas or Thanksgiving, we've done like prime rib and shit. Like we're like we're good on a turkey this year. We'll do fucking some prime
Yeah,
rib. We're doing
I
prime rib this year, so it's funny.
yeah. So I didn't I didn't know this. My personal favorite is mashed potatoes. I said like like if you've ever lived in Texas before, if you know what chicken is, Church's chicken is so good. Specifically, their mashed potatoes and gravy is stuff of legend, dude. You gotta go get it. And I've just like become a fan favorite of mashed potatoes now. It's like my favorite thing to eat.
Bro. Matt, like they're not. It's not bad. It's just like paste, dude. It's just like
I don't know. It's like, but like the gravy is literally what makes it from like whatever to like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever tasted. So, but that's just my opinion, right? Um, Thanksgiving is like not my favorite holiday, but definitely I do enjoy it. I
mm,
just think it's also too short, especially nowadays. Like, I had freaking friends tell me that they didn't get off till tomorrow, like the actual day of Thanksgiving, so they get a 5 day weekend.
dude. I
A
don't
lot,
get,
but also
dude. I don't get off. I literally have
that
homework. I
sucks.
literally have homework on Thanksgiving Day. I have to do for my.
I said I got most of my professors were nice about it. Basically, just like we don't have class on Tuesday, so don't even bother coming. And like obviously we don't have class on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
Well, okay,
basically, like just take the week off.
actually, technically, I had class Tuesday, but I don't have my class on Thursday. So technically, but my online class
Okay.
get to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I basically get the week off. I do got some work I need to do. It's like we're getting into that crunch time area because we know now we got the channel. I'm really excited to do all this content, but I also have like a bunch of big assignments to do that are like kind of important.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
on the same
so,
boat because it's like this. It's like I don't know. It's like extra. It's just extra work. Yeah, it's just extra work. So if you're
yeah,
balancing, work, homework, and this and other life stuff, it can build up. But it's just time management.
it's just time management. Yeah, at the end of the day. So, but one thing that happened maybe not. I don't think it was this week, but last week
Hmm.
maybe. I've been really enjoying the Halo Infinite multiplayer that kind of
Uh,
came out.
yeah,
Uh,
I've seen a lot
I
of
was just
it.
gonna quick words on it, just first impressions. I'm a big Halo fan. I loved playing Halo Reach growing up, and
Hmm.
played Halo 4 afterwards, and a little bit of Halo 3 before.
Yeah.
A- And I really enjoy it. It's like classic Halo, but modernized for this new generation. So it's pretty
Hmm.
good. It's pretty fun. I mean, obviously you don't have an opinion on this because you're
Well,
a PlayStation nerd.
okay. So the Destiny streamer I watch, Leopard. Okay, he's here, context. He's a grown man. He's like in his like 30s, I think, or late 20s at least. No, he has to be in his 30s. Yeah, he's married, and he only streams on weekdays, Monday through Friday, from 6 a.m. to like 3 p.m. So literally, when his kids get up for school, he starts streaming, and until they get back from school. So
Fucking man's job.
yeah, exactly. It's so funny, and it's funny too. A lot of people in chat are like also like grown people, which is really weird because like they're talking about like their jobs and like families and shit and their wives. It's just like, why are you watching a Destiny streamer? What the hell? But he's been playing a lot of Halo recently, so I've seen a lot of the gameplay.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. Reminds me of like old Halo. It's been fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one game I'm actually like good at apparently because I'm Diamond 2 right
Yeah.
now, and like the highest ranks Onyx, which is after Diamonds. I was just like, whoa,
Mm.
came kind of nowhere, but that was kind of I've been really enjoying myself with that. But you mentioned Destiny. I was gonna mention something I totally forgot.
Was it the patch notes they added recently where they like rechanged everything?
Nah, why did they change?
Oh my god. They basically like majorly rebalanced like everything. For example, Titan shoulder charge does not one shot anymore.
I saw that. I heard about that.
That like a lot of some grenades. Basically what I'm pretty sure they did was they just basically like nerfed everything. They lowered the cooldowns of everything.
Interesting.
They reduced the passive cooldown of supers so you can't just like Like in trials, you know, like you don't kill the last guy right away. So like if it's like a 3v1, you build your supers faster.
Yeah.
Grenades, example, flux grenade and arc strider. It one shots now. It does like a crap ton of damage, but the cooldown is like double the time.
I'm
So
okay
like,
with that.
yeah.
Arc Strider is like my favorite class.
But it's like, dude,
But
Titan shoulder charge, that is like the staple thing. When you think of like that class in the game out of the three classes, that is like what makes them different. And they just like took it away.
it is
Why?
true. I don't really know like how like what is shoulder charge gonna be used for now if
No,
it's just gonna be like
it's not even moved for move. It's not used for movement. I mean, you could argue like Dune Marchers, like you know, like other like ability stuff, but you're not gonna build around a shoulder charge ability.
oh okay. Yeah, sorry for getting off topic with Destiny stuff, but like yeah. Witch Queen does come out soon, but we'll get to that when that comes out. I'll definitely do some content when that comes out.
For sure. We gotta get to the December like dungeon drop.
Yeah, once that new update comes out, then we'll like start like I'll probably start streaming like consistently about like raid stuff. I don't really want to get on that, but we're not there yet. You were mentioning like you know that's your streamers being like kind of similar to their chatters. I just immediately thought of that clip from HUX stream. You know, it's one of my personal favorite streamers, like a Marketing Monday guy. Was that like, you know, your typical marketing major? And it's just like a bunch of like college dudes be like, "I'm marketing."
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know. I feel like you're not necessarily you attract people who are similar to you, I guess. So I just thought that was really funny.
Yeah. And also
So.
too, Destiny is a game where like there's so many like grown people that play it. Like LFGs, for example, it's like the raids they require 6 people to do. So go online and like find other people that want to do it. You know, like, join the voice chat. You'll hear like like it's like a grown guy and he's got like his kids like in the background. You'd be like
that was always weird as a kid.
Those are funny. I love that shit.
It was
so
funny. Yeah, but you'd always be the interesting people on those online games,
dude. Especially the LFGs. Like I've probably done hundreds and hundreds at this point, like thousands of people probably. Like there's so many different characters of like people. Like there's all walks of like life, different languages. Like you meet so many weird people on there. It's cool.
Did I tell you the Lemonade Mouth story or not?
I don't think so. Is it on Destiny LFG?
This is not Destiny, but this is just kind of unrelated now. So I play CS:GO like on my free time a lot with like a bunch of friends on a different server, Discord server. And sometimes we don't get like usually we have a 5 stack of like 5v5s. We just go on matchmaking and we just play. But sometimes we don't get all 5 of us, so it's like just 2 of us or 3 of us playing. And one night I was playing with my friend and we were playing with some rando. And he ended up being like super chill and hanging out. And we were both all top 3, so we ended up just like, let's invite him to the Discord. Let's play with this guy. So we invited him, played another game with him. He seemed pretty chill. But after we were done playing, we was like, my friend was like, "So what movie are we watching tonight?" Because we were always like watching movies on the down low. Like we always just like checking that. We're not Netflix and chilling, dude. What the heck? Don't give me that look. we were always like picking a night and just watch a movie. And we ended up picking Lemonade Mouth because I told them because I'd never seen it.
What is that?
It's a movie with the girl from Good Luck Charlie.
Which one?
Put her on screen. It's like the blonde one, like the main character girl.
Oh, like the like older.
Yeah, she was
girl,
like like the older one.
Yeah,
she was older. And I remember seeing it like on Disney Channel as a kid. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. And I specifically watched it because she was on Good Luck Charlie because I remember I didn't like that show. And my friend literally couldn't believe I'd never seen it. So it was like, oh, we're watching Lemonade Mouth right now. So like at 2 a.m, like after playing like 3 games of CS:GO, me, my friend, and a random person we had just met that night, I was like, hell yeah, I'll watch Lemonade Mouth.
Dude, what the hell?
And it was literally like we were watching like a bit. Like it was like we were all like making like the stupidest jokes about like that's the point of that's the Lemonade Mouth. There it is. Like,
what is the movie even about? Lemonade Mouth? What the hell?
It's about like these outcasts. So like for example, like in high school, a lot of attention goes to like for example like the football team because like they generate the most amount of money and like they just reinvest it into the football team. And that they would get all like they get like the new field, the new fucking uniforms, the new everything. So, but like the music department you know, obviously gets like shafted because they're not making money.
Don't tell me it's a movie about band kids, dude.
It's about bad kids. So
Next topic. I'm kidding. Okay.
so there's like 5 kids, and they all have like their own musical talent in some way, and they're like, I want one of these girls wants to join like a club, but you know, like I said, like, you know, they don't really don't have that much space for it, so they go to like the basement, and there's like a lemonade machine down there, and that's where they practice. Don't.
This is just like getting worse and worse and worse.
The inciting incident. Okay, so like this is how you tell a story, right? Because I remember I did like a lot of like this is a true story. I once went to the public library where I live, and read a book about how you're supposed to tell a story. Okay, and one of the main things for telling a story is the inciting incident. And what the inciting incident is an event or like thing that happens that starts the hero's journey. So like for example, like before Frodo ever gets the ring,
I
like
haven't
it
seen Lord
shows
of the
like
Rings.
what have you seen? What have you seen? Give me an example. So like,
Drive.
any movie.
2011 Drive.
God damn it. I'll just do Iron Man. I'll do Iron Man.
I haven't seen Iron Man. I'm playing. I've seen Iron Man.
I was like, dude, what rock are you living under, dude? It's MCU. Before Iron Man ever picks on the suit, like he's an asshole, right? Like he sponsors weapons, like he's a cool bravado macho man, like, you know, sleeps with like beautiful women. And after
Just
the
like
inciting
me.
incident,
He's me.
what's up?
He's me.
Yes, he's you. My bad. Sorry, everybody. Like, they like put like the laugh, like the like woo, track,
yeah,
like
confetti on screen.
But after the inciting incident is him getting kidnapped. So then after that event, then that begins like the process of like, oh, like I that's where like he takes his journey to become Iron Man. So in
Tony
this story,
Stark, you're the Iron Man.
the inciting incident in this story is they all end up getting like detention. I couldn't for the life of me remember why, but I remember it was like it's been like almost a month now since we watched it, but they all got in detention, and they like, man, my club doesn't get any funding. Man, my club doesn't get any funding. You know, and they're all like different forms. Like one's a drama kid, one's a musical kid, one like plays like the drums, and then they all start like, you know, they're like messing around with the instruments in like the basement, and they end up they make like a perfectly like without any rehearsal or without any practice, they like magically make a perfect number, like a perfect like song together in a span of like 5 minutes. And I was just like,
I hate this
what is
movie.
going on?
I'd get angry watching this.
It was so pre-recorded. It was told like they 100% did not do any of it live, which is fine. Most most movies do it like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they start a band, and they name it after the machine of the lemonade machine that's outside the room, which is
Lemonade.
Say it.
Lemonhead.
Lemonade mouth.
Lemonade mouth. I don't. Dude,
it's like the character from Adventure Time.
Yeah. No, let's see. He's Lemon Grab, right?
Yeah.
Lemon. Yeah.
Some unacceptable. Isn't that the Rick and Morty actor?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Oh, that just reminded me of something. Did you watch you know Zach Hadel from Oni Plays?
Yeah.
In his Smiling Friends TV show.
Yeah.
Okay, Zach Hadel, he's an animator and he's on the Let's Play channel Oni Plays. They're hilarious though. I love them. They're so funny. And it was only a pilot episode. It was an Adult Swim series called Smiling Friends, where it's like a sitcom where it's like they work for a company to like make people happy. It's like, you know, funny scenarios. And I didn't know it was I would think it was the most recent Adult Swim Fest. He was doing an interview, and apparently there's a bunch of like not like celebrity, but like people you wouldn't like I don't know, like famous people in that one episode. Like Finn Wolf, you remember the guy in the wall?
Yeah.
He's on. That's Finn Wolfhard. I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
And there's like a bunch of other people that like.
Oh, dude, you met. Okay, so 2 things. All right, I gotta mention.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, one, I remember how they met. Now, I was looking it up while you were talking about the show. How the show starts. Lemonade Mouth. It does the movie. I mean, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
It literally is like you're probably wondering how I got here.
No,
what else?
dude. I can't watch that movie.
I'm gonna force you to watch it. Can we
Sam,
please like do a react of it? Like I will watch it again. It's so like, it's so bad. It's good. You know what I mean?
Sam, that's a movie. I'd be like a sleeper agent. You turn that movie on, I'd like go insane.
And also the music, by the way, isn't actually that bad. By the way, I'm not gonna be. There's like one song I legit put on my playlist, just the one. But that's it. The rest are like pretty bad.
This guy's really listening to the Lemon Mouth soundtrack.
All my homies listen to the Lemonade Mouth OST.
Jesus.
But
OST.
anyway.
Okay. Next topic.
The second thing I wanted to mention, you mentioned Finn Wolfhard and like famous people. Recently, I think it was this week, I guess. Taylor Swift's new album came out, which is it's like a re-recording of Red. Okay. This is relevant. This is relevant. So you had like a music video with it, with like it's like the girl from Stranger Things, not Millie Bobby Brown, the redhead. What's her name? You ever seen her? Anyway, point is, I was kind of curious because she like in the music video she looked kind of young. I was like, oh, how old is she? I was kind of curious. She's exactly my age, and I mean to the date. She was like exactly born on my birthday.
Okay.
I was like, really? And I was like, where was she born? I was like, she's also from Texas, and I was like, wait, hold the phone. Like, dude, what alternate universe?
Okay, you just gotta marry her at this point, dude.
I was literally like, holy cow, that's so wild. Literally born on my birthday on the exact same date in like in Texas. Like that's me. So I just thought that was kind of funny. Where like a lot of the famous people nowadays are starting to be like kind of our age, or at least getting to it. Or like more people who are like in the 18 above are getting like parts of the limelight.
Well, yeah, it's because it's like age. You know, they're not gonna have unless it's a kid role, but like, you know, yeah, that's obviously
it's gonna happen to. Right, but it's just kind of surreal that a lot of guys our age are like basically like set for life now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of wild because like I feel like I still got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but again, that's basically like luck too, and that's such a small percentage of people our age. That's like, you know, like a point.
That is true. It's like the 1%. It's like the 1% of everybody else.
But, yeah.
Like what's his? I think of there's like Chet Holmgren, who's like a college student, who's like a basketball player. He's like younger than me, and he's doing super good.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Yeah, you can keep going on forever. Like, yeah. So, but it's just, you know, it's just kind of surreal. It's like we're at that age where people are gonna be like, oh wow, they've made it.
Sam, you can be that person your age to do that.
I really do hope that like you like put the clip in right now. What if this channel does end up and we're like, you know, by the end of this, like we're like Matt and Ryan from Super Mega, or like
bigger
Aaron
than
and Danny
from Super Mega, bigger than Matt or Aaron and Danny.
Aaron and Danny, Oni plays, like all the guys we look up to. If you ever like get to that level, like I think that'd be so freaking cool.
Yeah, but how I personally look at it, like it's, you know, you need to, it's good to like dream about it, because you don't want to just do this and like not care. You need motive or like, you know, a reason why, but like you don't want to reach so far that you like, you know, you disappoint yourself. You got to be realistic in a way.
Right. I mentioned this earlier to you, but it's, and this goes out to like everybody too listening. It's like, it's just about the slow grind.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Like you just got to work out one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, 1 year at a time, and just slowly but surely get your way to the top. Because Rome was not built in a day.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying the climb up the mountain.
I just remembered this. I wrote this down. I think it was like a couple days ago, because I was scrolling Instagram and I saw this. I'm like, I gotta bring this up on the podcast. It makes me so angry. So
what is it?
First thing, or it's like the only thing, but so again, I don't want to sound like a gatekeeper. I don't want to sound like a bum, but like
speak your mind.
So I flip like butterfly trainer like knives.
Yes.
They're not sharpened. They're just trainers.
Explain for the audience, because I know, but like.
Oh, here, I'll pull one out of my desk. I mean, I don't know, just a butterfly knife. And
I said we should make content of it, but
you did? I don't remember that.
I think I said a while, like this is like a while back, like way back.
Okay.
But anyway, continue.
So I follow like the hashtag Valley Song, because like I could do like my own podcast series on Valley Song. It's an art form basically of just like Yeah, everything. Okay, so I follow a bunch of that stuff. It's cool to like look at some of the stuff people do with them or what they make, and in that hashtag, you find so many like not amateurs, but people that just like buy a crappy like $5 gas station butterfly knife that looks cool, and they're like, yeah, yeah, guys, look at this cool knife I got, and they like show
Yeah.
off. They're like, girls with knives.
Okay, so this is okay. What you have for like the knife thing is how I feel about like people working out at the gym.
Oh, okay.
It's literally like honestly, like it's literally exactly the same. Like
Mhm.
my people go to the gym once and like wear like their cute tank top or whatever and be like,
Where
gym girl,
the Lululemon fit. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then I'm out here like, you know, wearing like some old basketball team's t-shirt and like old shorts and just like and I don't post anything on Instagram or Snapchat. I'm just kind of
Mhm.
like whatever. But girl, people just want to show off. They just want the clout. They want the social clout and they want to feel
Yeah.
better about themselves.
I
It
guess.
really I think we kind of like we already kind of went into this last podcast, but like social media has really ruined a lot of people's lives for the worse. And
Mhm.
I feel like I've taken advantage of it and like
Yeah.
used it for better.
Well, I feel like all the main we didn't really say it specifically last episode, but why? It's just like the would it be like the like chemical response to using it. Like when I'm studying, it'll be at least once every 5 minutes I will unconsciously just reach for my phone and I have to like
Mm.
stop myself from like, no, I gotta study, not scroll through Instagram.
True,
Because
there is moment I do catch myself scrolling through Instagram like a zombie at moments, but like I know when like I feel like I could control. Like I said, I feel like I'm in control at the end of the day because like I don't
like,
feel naked without my phone. Like if I leave my phone somewhere, it's like it's whatever.
oh no, I'd feel naked if I had to like go out somewhere without my phone. Oh god, no, never.
Like for me, it's just like the only person like so I was like whatever. I never really wanted a phone until my mom forced me to get one because my mom
Damn.
wanted to just make sure I have like make sure you have it on you at all times. Like if I need to contact you, you need to have your phone. I was like okay,
Mhm.
fine, I will.
I mean, mine
And
was
sometimes
basic.
just
Mine
I
was
would just like go do things and I don't know where my mom would just call me. It's like where are you? It's like I'm at Walmart. It's like
okay.
oh okay, just making sure. I was like I was like what?
Yeah, no, mine's similar, but like also opposite. Like obviously, I wasn't like going out anywhere where it's like got it, but it was a for safety, like not safety, but like to have it, but also it was
Just in case I
every
need to know where you are.
it was everyone else had phones, so I didn't. My family didn't want me to be the
Not
bum.
even that. I literally was like adamant to my mom, like I don't need a phone. I got my iPods. Like all like honest to God, like if I got music and YouTube, like I don't really need nothing else. To be
Yeah,
honest with you, like I don't need Snapchat. Like I said, I can talk to people most of the time. I said if it wasn't for social media and like technology, I would have like lost so many connections of friends across like the country.
true. That's
Like
very true. Because
like I would have.
you'd have to just be texting them or calling them to
Yeah,
like
I literally
consistently
made
keep up.
friends that I've like never met before in real life. It's just like you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that like I could do that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So but like people like just I don't know, maybe like I always like I love that meme where it's like you're getting cyberbullied, bro. Just turn your phone off.
Bro, close the laptop, turn the computer off.
But like actually though,
Literally, yeah. And it's also too like the chemical thing I was saying because you get it. It's an addiction as well. It's just you abuse it, and it's something that's like it's not uh like like drugs or like alcohol where it's like because you're just like, oh, it's just your phone, it's like it's not bad, but it has like side effects over time, shortened attention
or attention span.
yeah, that word. And just the effects of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's shift topics. I feel like we're just gonna keep going deeper and deeper and deeper
Yeah, sure,
with
sure.
that technology. But did you have any other thing you wanted to mention or not?
The other thing I wrote down, I don't know why I wrote it. I just put gum flavors.
You know what? You want to hear some?
What?
My parents hate gum. If you don't,
Why?
okay, for context, people don't know, I'm Mexican, like 100% Mexican. Like my parents are from Mexico, essentially.
Doxed.
Uh,
Kidding.
Look, we gotta figure it out. We gotta analyze. And they always tell me like, I hate gum. It's just like it's like so, just annoying, and it's like disrespectful, and I was like,
Okay.
but like, Mom, everyone chews it. Like, and she was like, I don't care. You're not
Mhm.
chewing gum. And I'm just like,
Wow.
literally, like, I remember once I had a pack of gum because, like, a friend gave it to me and I bought some of my own. And it's like, no, get that shit out of your fucking mouth. Like, literally, like, gum is a non-tolerable, like, no, like, we don't do that here. Like, dead ass.
I've never heard that before. I'll be real. I've heard it's been disrespectful, but but like you're saying, like not even in the household. That's insane. I've never even heard of that.
Like, it's literally, like, you don't understand. Like, every girl I said, I think chewing gum is just lazy. I feel like it's like, if you really want to make your teeth to smell good or fresh breath, just go brush your teeth and do mouthwash.
Yeah,
Like, it's just
but
like it's like a quick, like, shit, I need to, like, pop.
also
And
that's
also,
or continue.
I can also see it as like a replacement for cigarettes, where like people just need something to do with their mouth outside, so they go outside and like chew a pack of gum for like 10 minutes and then toss out the pack.
Mm,
Because that's what my grandpa did after he tried to quit smoking.
commit smoking.
Quit
I'm
smoking.
fine. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely heard of it being used as a substitute for smoking. That's actually, now that I think of that, that's actually or not. Actually, never mind. Not exactly, but listen, I chew gum so often. Like I always need gum. Again, one thing.
I'm looking at my desk right now. So I bought a pack of these things because I just thought like it's not bad to have a pack of gum with me, like whatever. And also another random fact that I always so this is kind of irrelevant, but like girls like have when you have gum. Like it's like, oh my god, can I have a piece? It's just like
Yeah.
of course, my lady.
Yeah.
So that, to be honest, that was honestly really one of the big reasons why I had it on me.
Sam just
Because
like Sam is just sweating there waiting, like, is she gonna ask me for gum? Is she gonna ask me for gum? Is she gonna ask me for gum? Can I have some gum? Sam's
but,
like, yes.
yeah, like my family just absolutely despises gum.
Oh,
Like
dude.
gum flavors. If I had to pick, it's probably strawberry. Like big strawberry guy,
Dude.
like watermelon.
Okay.
Like,
This is why you're wrong. So my family, again, not my grandparents, but my dad and I constantly chewing gum. And again, there's like two reasons for it. One is the thing you said is lazy. Obviously, you always, brush your teeth and shit, but say you're like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to make it sound weird, but like, if you're close to someone in like proximity, say
I was
you,
gonna say, like, like I said, like if you're gonna like
I'm saying,
have fun, if you're intimate with somebody and you have bad breath and you don't have time to like brush your teeth and do that, just quickly pop it back a gum, chew it for like minutes, and spit it out.
But what I'm saying is too, Sam. Say you're just having you're just out with your friend, not like relationship that you're just like hanging out with your friend. Okay. And you brush your teeth in the morning, and then it's later in the day. You've already eaten something. You haven't brushed your teeth yet. You ate something. Your breath smells for whatever reason.
Yeah.
The gum fixes that, and as well, if you have the gum, smell it smells clean, like, anyways.
What I do instead of chewing gum is I just rinse my mouth with water. I know with like if let's say I go to a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. And this is just my dad putting his stuff onto me. Mm-hmm. Like every time before we leave a restaurant, it's like I gotta use the bathroom. I go use the bathroom. Wash the hands. Use the bathroom. Rinse. Wash the face. And then all right, I'm good to go. Let's go.
What the hell, Sam? What
this is just my dad. This is not even like a Mexican thing.
I've just never heard of that. What the hell?
This is just my dad. Like, and literally sometimes when I was in elementary school, after lunch, I'd have like a little mini toothpaste pack and like a little toothbrush, and I would go to the restroom and brush my teeth.
You brush your teeth after lunch at school, dude. Damn.
I'm telling you, like I said, my grandma literally will like probably choke slam me if she'd catch me like chewing gum, and I don't know what it is. I really don't.
Yeah.
It is just a Sam thing. It's just a Sam family thing.
Yeah, and another reason too, it's like if I'm like, especially like going to school, it's honestly like at this point, like most of the time when I'm in class, I have a piece of gum in my mouth, so it's like weird to not have it. It's just like, you're staring at the board or whatever, paying attention, and you zone out and you just like focus on, you're like, oh, I got a piece of gum in my mouth, and you just like sit there for a few seconds, and then you like refocus basically. I don't know, it helps you keep like focused, but not really, obviously.
I know what you mean. But yeah. I don't know. My parents. I grew up. My parents basically they made me like hate gum. So I guess I don't really chew it. I have it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like
I got a pack
just
right
like
here.
just this in general. Like literally my mom will literally.
That's obviously annoying. Like I'm not a fan of like somebody's chewing really loud, but usually it's not like loud.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I said. It's just lazy form of getting like a fresh breath. That situation where it's like, shoot, like I said, I had a great time with somebody, like lunch. I'm bringing her back to my place, but I don't have time, like to brush my teeth, mouthwash. Like I don't got that time. That's gonna take me like 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. And say you're out somewhere, like good example is like work. You're at work or something. You want your breath to smell nice for whatever reason. Just you throw a stick of gum in your mouth. And that's it.
Yeah. So it's just I think it's personally lazy. I would rather just brush my teeth at that point.
But again, you're gonna bring a toothpaste and
toothbrush
to work with you.
I would bring the gum is like the girl, because if I'm like at a workplace scenario, my boys are gonna care if I brush my teeth. They'll probably clown me for it, but like I don't care. I got fresh breath, bro.
Yeah,
I'm minty fresh, bro. I'm crest like that. So, but anyway, that was it. You wanted to talk about gum flavors and
I wrote it, dude. I wrote it down like this is like a couple days ago. I was just like, we write that down for some reason, but
I don't really have any topics.
I was gonna say I don't really have anything else. I
kind of brought up like the stuff like that happened this week. Like Halo Infinite, new Taylor Swift album. Yawn. Okay, I kind of want to hear your opinion on this. I kind of want to what is your opinion on Taylor Swift? Because I know like context, we're huge Kanye fans. So
we hate Taylor Swift. We hate her.
I was gonna say this is kind of like two sides of the same coin, where it's like you're either on one side or the other. But in reality, they're like super mega pop stars. So who cares? But I kind of want to hear. Have you even listened to her music, or what's your story?
Like she's like one of those artists where it's just like she's Taylor Swift. She's gonna go down. Her name's always gonna be remembered for her music and shit. Like she's just so mainstream and popular. Just I don't care.
Interesting. Are you like a hipster, or do you just not? Because it sounds like you're a hipster, because it's just like,
well, I like her. Obviously, I like
it, so I'm not going to.
Well, I definitely live by that mentality. I definitely like to avoid when things are popular, like a series. I'm not gonna watch it if people think it's popular.
So obviously, like you said, you mentioned.
That's not why though. It's like I just don't like her music. I mean, again, it's Taylor Swift. It's radio music, so you can't not like it. But I'm not gonna turn on my own music to Taylor Swift.
So my question is, have you listened to it? What have you listened to?
Okay,
so this is what I feel like you at least give it a chance. I feel like that's just unfair. So they at least listen to it and then be like, okay, I don't like this, and be like, okay, that's fair. No. Versus just not listening at all. That's like saying Kanye sucks and you've never listened to The College Dropout. Like what?
Well, maybe he does suck.
That's I'm kidding.
Well, that's their opinion, Sam. That's their opinion, Sam. Sam,
that's true.
Sam, say for example, it's an old person. My grandparents would probably rather kill themselves than to sit through an entire Kanye album. Okay,
That's true. So you're just built like that, I guess.
I'm just built like that. I'm just a hater.
You can't you because here's my thing. I feel like my music tastes are pretty open. I can just listen to anything. So if I listen to something new, I'll be like, I'm down with this. Last night, I was just really feeling the Beatles, and I love the Beatles, so I was listening to just a bunch of classic rock. And they finally added my favorite recording of what's it called? "Don't Let Me Down" by the Beatles on YouTube Music. So I was like, oh my god, it's just kind of I was just really enjoying all those new music that's coming out. So I really liked Red, the new recording. And growing up, my mom bought CDs, and I could always have the new CDs that were out. And I still have it. It's downstairs. I could probably go get it, but I still have the original copy of Fearless. And what's it called? Not Red. The one before that one. I think it's called Enchanted. Yeah, I'm almost just what? She would have been in her mid 30s, and
But that's the thing. It's that's just like an artist of the time you just get. It's not like she's specific. Like,
Right.
oh my god, Taylor Swift's underground. Taylor Swift is so popular.
But this is like 2007, right? This is like before, like
Well,
I think
she was like country music then, right?
yeah, exactly, right? Because I was from Texas, so it like it kind of like fit in with the mold.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a bunch of stuff happened, and then boom, the VMAs Kanye incident happened, and I do remember that.
Yeah,
I
I
really
don't.
do.
I was too young.
You're like you're younger than me, man.
Well, okay,
That's
that's
crazy.
actually no, that's stupid. Why did I say that? No, I just didn't watch it, or I just didn't care because
So I remember. I don't know if I watched the VMAs myself. Like I couldn't tell you where I was.
Might have just been on the TV or news or
It might have
something.
been on the TV, but I remember like vividly like talking about it. I was like, "What an asshole!" Like I remember like literally saying like, "What a what a piece of shit, Kanye!" Like why do you do that? Like you just let the girl like enjoy your moment. And then but now here I am like 10 years like, bro, Kanye was so right.
Dude, the unspoken hero, dude.
He was like, bro, he spoke his truth. I love that interview where he's like, if God didn't want me to interrupt Taylor Swift,
They wouldn't
he
have put me in
wouldn't have put me in the front row.
They would have put me in the front row.
I wouldn't have a bottle of Hennessy, and it would have made it the first award because it was so
God.
ridiculous. So, but I really enjoyed Taylor's music. I think everything before Reputation, which is like her album in 2017, is like actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think the mega like the peak was like probably like 2014, 2015. Like we're like,
what
remember that
music?
song "Shake It Up"? Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, like "Shake It Up," like "Blank Space,"
Shake
and,
It
like,
Off.
"Shake It Off." My bad. "Shake It Off,"
Fake fan.
"Blank Space," and "Style" all came out like in the same year on the same album, and it was like
Those are
everywhere.
huge. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. That's what I was gonna say too, Sam. I've never listened to a Taylor album. I could probably sing every lyric to all those songs just for the reason that they're that popular. And
Exactly.
again, I'm not a Taylor Swift hater. Like I always say as a joke, unironic, like by people at work. Like if somebody offered me to go to a Taylor Swift concert with them, I'd go. 100%, I'd go. Why not? Yeah, absolutely. It's not that I'm a hater. It's just I'm not going to actively. It's neutral. I'm not going to go out of my way and listen to Taylor Swift.
Right. But I said when new Taylor stuff comes out, I usually listen to it. I think ever since like the 2017, she's kind of fallen off. But that's just my opinion. The Swifties are gonna come after me. I swear.
Dude.
I'll post this on TikTok. I'll put this clip right now. Taylor Swift is overrated, just out of context. Right
And
there.
the camera cuts to the reaction of the person on their phone. They're just like
typing in. Like, dude. But yeah, I like the new album a lot. She's like re-recording her stuff. It's funny too because I remember. I think this was 2015. I think it was specifically like Taylor and Kanye like made like a lawsuit together because they were not getting enough money. Like their labels were like stealing money from them, from the albums they made.
Mm-hmm.
So like they made their like own recruiting studio. So like, for example, Kanye started with Rockefeller Records, but now he has Good Music, which is his. So like why he makes all his money. And Taylor kind of got like the short end of the stick because she, like she was just like a young girl that the corporation was just taking advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
So when she finally got her own label, she just said, "I'm gonna just re-record all the new albums, all my old albums." So that's what she's doing.
The company's like, no.
No. It's like that's illegal.
They're like, well, we got all your good music. Re-record it.
Just like the
fucking Breaking Bad.
Just impossible.
Yeah.
I think this is just Taylor's way of getting back at like the fucking corporations that kind of screwed her over.
I mean, good. Yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah, honestly, the music, everyone says you have no friends in the industry, which is like true.
Yeah.
you got
big industry stuff like that. I mean, again, unless it's like from small beginnings, like it's that many people involved and that many, there's no, it's corporate intention versus like, something smaller. But that's any big company, business, franchise, anything.
Yeah. But yeah, I just felt like bringing it up because I was like, I've always been a fan. I never been not a fan.
Yeah. So now we have a reason to put Taylor Swift in the title.
There you go.
We're gonna name it. We're gonna name it Lemonheads and Taylor Swift.
Lemonade Mouth. Do you have like a favorite like Disney movie or like kids movie growing up?
Racing Stripes.
Are you serious?
Yes, I love that movie.
One second.
He's gonna pull out the DVD. Dude, oh man, I love that movie as a kid. I probably have seen that movie so many times. I haven't I'm gonna have to rewatch it recently, I'll be honest, but had to have been like probably from like I want to guess like 5 to like 10 was like that was just like the thing. Let's wait for Sam to find this stupid freaking movie. If I keep this in the podcast, if you've made it this far, what do you think? Comment down below any questions if you care at all. Hey, maybe you're listening to this while driving. Where are you driving to?
I know for a fact that I have it. I know for a fact it is somewhere in this room right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's on God.
As a kid, my favorite animal was a zebra. I had like one of those zebra plushes and shit too, dude. It was so lit.
I know for a fact. Here's the funny part. I don't think I've ever seen it. I have it on. Because here's the thing. So for all the Zoomers that are watching,
you're a Zoomer, Sam. We're Zoomers.
Well, I mean like super Zoomers. I'm talking if you were born like anyone like 2009 and beyond. Right? Because like a kid in 2009 is 12, and I was active on YouTube when I was 12. So.
Old Sam,
like 2014, dude. I was watching like Vanoss Gaming and like, who else? Like Scene Anners.
I was watching like Scott Does Minecraft. Was he even around then?
Right? What's up?
Was Scott Does Minecraft even around then?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I definitely watched him. That was like the first
Achievement
Minecraft.
Hunter. And like I said, and those guys are like, only like, at the time, like they were only a little bit older than us. Like,
yeah,
a guy like Gavin Free at the time, like 2014, was like in his mid-20s. So that's only a little bit older.
Yeah.
So anyone of the Zoomers, like super Zoomers or like whatever, back in the day, I used to buy
before your fangled old Fortnite machines. All right, kids. Yeah.
Back in the day, my parents and I would go to like not Blockbuster, but like movie rental stops, or like we'd go to like the $1 DVDs off Walmart and just buy them.
Yeah.
Like just cheap movies or like VHS tapes. So I had like Ice Age, Shrek, and like an Ant's Life or a Bug's Life or whatever it's called, all on VHS.
Damn.
But as I got older, we transitioned to DVDs. So then we just went to DVD and we had physical media. And obviously, we can't just like throw these away.
VHS is still physical media.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like,
yeah.
things are just getting like, better.
Yeah.
I remember once the first time I ever watched Megamind was off a bootlegged like CD DVD that my aunt stole.
Lol. I remember. I don't think there's not I remember specifically. Do you remember the SpongeBob? Not the movie, but the it's like they go to Atlantis.
Scorpianus?
Yeah, my dad. I remember
on DVD too, bro.
I remember I got that burned on a fucking DVD somewhere.
Yeah, dude, that was just the strap between, I want to say like 05 to like
mid to late
13?
2000s, yeah, early 2010s.
05 to like 13, you just got like DVDs, bro. That was the way to get it.
Boot up Windows 7.
And then you just put it on the freaking DVD machine or whatever you got. Mm-hmm. Some kids had like their PlayStation 3 and they just used like the console for everybody. So it was like the gaming thing and also like a DVD player. So like it was just like the best of everything. And as now we're like completely like almost everything's digital. Like now you
can do everything. You don't need like any like media. You can do everything digital. Everything.
Everything's digital.
And
most games, I remember like video games used to be like, you gotta have a physical copy. Digital
copies didn't exist. Well, technically, but the only thing that it was, I remember it was like the Nintendo like Wii Shop, and that was like the most like jank thing ever. That was like the worst thing ever. It was on like
the last physical game I bought, I think, was Sekiro. And the reason why I bought it physically was because it was on sale.
Oh.
And I had like a gift card on Amazon. So it was like $30, and I was like, I'll just get the physical copy. It's like $30. I'll play that. And by the way, I didn't even like it that much. I still like the original Dark Souls better.
Yeah.
So, but physical media is essentially dead.
Yeah.
And now we just have the only people collecting physical media now are collectors.
Yeah.
So
collectors or basically like people that haven't like fully switched. Like if actually. Like I was gonna say,
Yeah.
our parents, for example, like obviously, like they know how to use internet stuff, but they'd probably be more likely to not use all like digital online stuff
Right.
versus.
So a good example is that I like collecting anime, right? Because I'm just like that.
You said it out loud.
I, I said I wish I had it with me. It's in my apartment where I go to school. But the last thing I bought was the first issue of Fullmetal Alchemist because I
Mm-hmm.
just really like Fullmetal Alchemist. But I'm at home right now where I used to live, and I still have my anime collection here, so I can actually just show you it right now because it's right next to me. So got a little house tour. It's right there. So these are my animes.
Cowboy
So you got
Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. You got Silent Voice on the right. You got my Blu-rays, DVDs. So that's my personal movie collection.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put it off. I got Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, The Dark Knight trilogy, plus Silent Voice, Your Name, Akira, all like the big names. And I just wanted to have it for the sake of having it. Like I said,
Yeah.
I could totally just get like a digital version and watch it online for free.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to just have it like, oh, look, this is like a big anime movie I really like.
Especially movies, I never cared for like having a movie to have it. I mean, especially nowadays because like I could literally just watch it anywhere on any like device in my house now, basically, or just like illegally watch it online.
Right.
But
So
even then, I guess like my family was never into like like gotta. Well, actually, no. My dad definitely has a lot of like the good movies like classics and but I was never really.
yeah. Listen, I think one thing I've always wanted to do and I've never done because I feel like that's just too like college student of me is to get a vinyl record and start collecting vinyl. I haven't done it. I haven't done it, and I haven't. I'm still against it right now, but I think it's super cool.
Sam, just if you start collecting vinyls, you're gonna start wearing a goatee and you're gonna start wearing like sweaters and shit. Sam, don't do it.
Like, also, I mean, if you haven't noticed the fit, like I said, I kind of want to do this thing where I wear a different hat every podcast because I literally just
That's funny, actually.
I have a bunch of hats I just got, and I said
Mhm.
I can just like keep them going until I run out. And plus, I'm wearing my new stuff right now. I got some jewelry.
His 2004 bracelets.
Yeah, dude, I love the 2000. Take me back, dude. Take me back to when this was cool.
Bro, you were like 2.
I was actually two. Stocks.
Doxed. Oh my god, we have his age. Write that down.
You could literally, if you're smart enough, you could figure out how old I am because I literally mentioned that this girl and I have earlier. This girl and I have the exact same birthday.
But they're like, who's he talking about? Some irrelevant person on Stranger Things? Also, yeah, back to the thing too. I was saying earlier, like, I've never watched Stranger Things because, like, in like Squid Game, the modern thing, for example, like the newer like comparison, when stuff's that popular, where it's all everyone. If you go on social media, all everyone talks about, it makes me like mad and makes me like never want to watch it because it's just like I don't care. I don't know. I couldn't. I can't give you a reason.
Chris, you sound like a hipster.
I
Because
know,
I feel
but like I can't give a reason why. It makes me want to avoid it.
Here's my thing. I feel like you're afraid you're gonna actually like it. like if you watch the new
actually,
show,
actually now that you said it, that is probably it. Where I'm just like,
it's
what?
like, man,
no.
why is everyone talking about My Hero Academia? This show sucks. And then you watch it, it's like, this is actually pretty good.
No, I was never a hater on My Hero. Like I like it.
That's me. I was that guy. I was literally like, when My Hero first season 1 came out, and like what 2017, I was like, who cares? Like MCU's like way better.
Everyone was hyping it up, and I was like, oh yeah. I watched it.
Hyping it up, and I was like, dude, I want to watch this mainstream stuff. And then I watched the Gikuk video, which was like tournament arc, and I was like, okay, let me give it a chance, right? Like maybe I'm being unfair.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is so fucking good.
It is.
Literally, when I fully caught up to like the show, the episode that I caught up on, like the last episode I watched, was the Todoroki versus Deku fight.
In
and I was
the,
just
like season 2 like tournament arc.
Yeah.
So
I was like, okay, I'm hooked.
Yeah, for real.
So I don't want you to like don't be like a hipster because here's the thing to keep this topic going. I recently so now I'm back home. I got like a bunch of free time, so I was looking through Netflix and I finally finished League of Legends Arcane. Dude, it is so good. Oh my god. And here's the thing. This is how I know it's good. My brother, who's never played a single League of Legends game of his life and doesn't know anything about the lore, told me, he's like, "Did you watch it?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I did." Dude, this is how I know it's good. Right?
It hurts.
Dude, my older brother literally could give less of a fuck about League of Legends. He literally like told me, he's like, "Someone, you need to stop playing this game. Like it's bad."
Yeah, dude, seriously. Like
Like,
context, League of
is
Legends,
just like,
it's a super popular MOBA. We don't need to explain what a MOBA is, but basically it is a game that's like so you need just to be like so unbelievably good or so spend so much time, like months and months into this game to be good. So you do not have any fun unless you are like you play this game full time to be good. It's a computer game.
I literally like I played it like basically the first half of
Piss jug.
Piss jug. I've been drinking on my piss jug for a minute now. League of Legends, literally from like I want to say 8th grade to like the end of my junior year, like took over my life. Like I'll let you know to the end. I will say the end of like sophomore year because junior year was the year Smash came out, and that's when I really started playing Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And but like so like for 3 years, almost like 3 to 4 years straight, I just played League of Legends for fun, and I genuinely enjoyed it. I would be lying to you if at some point I said I didn't like League of Legends because I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the lore about it, and I love the game. Like I love the content. Like at the beginning, I like the community behind it. Like in 2016, like all the content creators having fun. Plus, they also like video games and anime. Like it's kind of like a combination of those two genres in League of Legends, and it just felt like a fun place to be around, and I really enjoyed it.
But nowadays, it is a toxic cesspool.
Right.
It
It's
is
a toxic cesspool.
It is like
the game.
it is the role model of how to be the worst game / worst like community ever.
Yeah,
that's what I describe it as. And also another thing, it's so popular. Why it's so big? It's worldwide. People from every country, thousands of people are playing this. This isn't like everywhere.
Right. And the game itself right now has changed. Like the game is always constantly evolving. Like it's like if you play basketball. Like they change like the rim size every like 2 weeks.
Every season they change one rule. So like over the course of 20 years, it's like a different game at a point.
Right. So like a guy like if you were really into the game in like 2013, if you try to play now, you would basically just be like all your information is like essentially relevant. So you have to basically stay on top of the game always, and it's just like I don't know. It just like lost its soul. I feel like in the past couple of years. And it's definitely not as popular as it used to be.
It's because like, MOBAs are 100% dying.
Yeah,
MOBAs were the hit. I mean, they're still popular for a reason, but like other like for like game stuff, MOBAs skyrocketed early on, but now everything else is catching up. Where the pizzazz is worn out years ago. Like nobody cares anymore because it's been overdone for so long. Because the three MOBAs. Again, best way to describe
growing up, it was League of Legends, Dota 2, and Smite.
Yeah, well, that's what the three are still. I'd argue, but like, I don't know. Best way to describe it for people to not know, it's just, I don't know. It's like a super just like complex like strategy like game where it's like
basically it takes like the fundamental like experiences of an MMO and an RPG and shortens it into 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so you're grinding XP, you're killing monsters, you're getting stronger items, and then you're like and it's like a PvP setting, so you're like trying to like obtain the objective,
fight other players and shit.
But I think at the day, League of Legends is a team game, and if you don't work well with your team, you're gonna lose. And nobody wants to work together in solo queue.
No, and everyone wants to play the character they want or play the lane they want. If they don't, they're just gonna like throw or just like rush it up mid.
And solo queue you literally have to play by yourself or with one other person, and it's just it's super difficult to climb, especially if you like place in low MMR. Like if you're not at least high silver, you're basically screwed because you essentially have to 1v9 every single game.
It's you versus your teammates and the enemy team.
Yeah, like you think I'm joking? I'm being dead serious. You're fighting against your teammates. So, and like I said, this is how I knew the marketing was working when I was watching the show, because I was watching it and I was like, God, I forgot how much I love Echo. Like, Echo's one of the characters in the show, and like his lore is so cool. And I was just like, God, I remember when he came out, and I was like, I want to play League of Legends. It's like, no, dude, it's
Okay.
working. But
The games take like 30 minutes to an hour, right?
yeah,
The game at this point, like I've played a couple games, and I would basically have to like only play that game for a couple weeks straight just to like grasp the
Learn it?
concept. Yeah, I played.
yeah. Okay, so
I've played
go ahead.
Smite, which is it's similar,
Very
but
similar.
it's different. Where it's the same like concept, but it's very different in its own ways. So it's hard to like transfer it over.
Right. Smite was basically MOBA light for like
It's far simpler.
console gamers.
Yeah.
And I got introduced to League at such a young age. I was like, this is like 2013.
You're a victim.
I actually am. Because what happened was I had an older cousin that was playing League of Legends, and this is like season 3. Like this is early League of Legends, and I just remember him getting so mad at this one Wukong, like his Wukong jungle. He was like,
Yeah.
"Gosh, dang, this Wukong is so bad." And I really didn't get. I always knew of the game, but I really didn't get into it until like 2016, and then from there on, I really played it. And I really enjoyed it. But so League of Legends kind of lost its soul for me. But I don't know. Maybe it's gonna take a lot for me to get back into the game because it's just like nobody wants to play with me, and if they do, like, and it just kind of sucks when we lose because I just want to win.
You mauled.
Yeah, the mauling is real, and I said I don't really like. I really don't see a reason to get better at the game. And the role I play, AD carry was like it just get absolutely just destroyed. Like I was literally like, if I come back to play League of Legends, I'll probably pick another role, and like I don't know, the game is just so different than when I started playing. Even though it's like essentially the same mechanics, but the community and just so much has happened since like the beginning when I started playing.
Yeah.
But I will say, Arcane is so good. Please go watch it. Please go watch it. It's like Game of Thrones meets like anime. Like with like the same politics and like fight scenes of Game of Thrones, but with the characters of League of Legends.
Cool.
Dude, you don't understand. Like I said, my older brother literally could give us a fuck about League of Legends. I asked him, I was like, do you know like any of the lore, like anything? He's like, I didn't know anything, and he said he loved it.
Damn.
And you know my older brother, he is like a bigger weeb than both of us.
Yeah. What's so funny with your brother, he like if you were just to meet him like for the first time ever, he has such like a stern kind of like rough like outside. You'd never guess that. Like
Exactly.
it's so funny.
So
He played all of the Yakuza games. How many are there? Like 8, 9?
there's like there's a lot.
Yeah,
Of them.
he played all of those.
Literally, the joke is that okay? My brother now has a job. He's like an adult now. But when he was in college, the joke with all of his friends was that he only plays Japanese games. like he only plays Persona. When the new Dark Souls game, like there's a Sekiro came out, he didn't play Dark Souls 3 or 2, 1. He only played Sekiro. Like he played all the Yakuza games. Like the joke, like the meme is like he only plays Japanese related games.
Dude, it's that one meme where it's like the soy jack, where it just shows like a hill and a sunset, and just goes like, "Why the hell would I care about that?" And then just says like the location, Japan. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so cool." Like, it's basically that. Say it's Japanese.
What a stupid cherry blossom tree, Tokyo, Japan. Oh my god, it's a cherry blossom. It's a sakura tree.
Oh my.
But conclusion, please go watch Arcane. Arcane is so. I finished it in one night.
Don't watch Arcane.
I watched the first episode like on like a Tuesday, and I was like, that was pretty good. I'll watch the rest of it later. And then I came back home for Thanksgiving, and I finished it in one night. And each episode's like an hour long, and I was just like, I was hooked, man. And season 2 is coming out soon next year. Like literally, the show ended and they started pre-production for season 2. So literally, it's gonna be out by next year. So
don't watch it, please.
Go watch Arcane. This guy over here.
Please don't watch it. I'm on the other side.
He's liar.
Other side. Point the other way.
This way?
The other way. Yeah, I'm right there. No, other way.
No, wait.
This
no,
way.
he's this way.
No,
he's
on my screen, you're right here. So
cringe, whatever. Boo! Go watch Arcane. All right.
Please don't watch Arcane. Please.
I feel that's a good note. That's a good note to end on. How much is the recording?
We're an hour and like 5 minutes. So
I'm pretty sure. I'm good at ending on that. Unless you guys have
we
last
can't
one to
do
say.
that. Such a sound.